Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Garlic buttered shrimp, a simple, flavor-packed recipe everyone loves. Few dishes hit the sweet spot between simplicity and bold flavor quite like garlic buttered shrimp. The combination of plump shrimp, rich butter, and aromatic garlic turns basic ingredients into something special. It's a go-to for weeknight dinners, date nights, or even impromptu gatherings. Just a few minutes in the pan and you've got a dish that feels indulgent without the fuss. What makes it so popular? The flavors are familiar but never boring. Garlic's sharpness balances the butter's richness, while the shrimp stays tender and juicy. Whether spooned over pasta, piled on crusty bread, or served alongside a crisp salad, it's adaptable enough to fit any meal. This recipe keeps things straightforward, letting the ingredients shine. The magic of garlic buttered shrimp. Garlic buttered shrimp feels like a dish that shouldn't work as well as it does. Just a few basic ingredients in a pan, yet the result tastes like something from a high-end restaurant. The secret lies in how garlic and butter don't just coat the shrimp, they transform it. Why shrimp works so well with garlic butter. Shrimp is a bit of a canvas. It has a mild sweetness that lets other flavors take center stage. When paired with garlic butter, two things happen. Butter's richness locks in moisture. Butter is mostly fat, and fat carries flavor like nothing else. As it melts, it coats each shrimp, sealing in juiciness while infusing every bite with richness. Ever notice how even a quick sear in butter leaves shrimp tender, not rubbery? That's the fat acting like a protective layer, stopping the shrimp from drying out. Garlic sharpens the shrimp's sweetness. Raw garlic punches hard, but cooked garlic mellows into something warm and almost nutty. That subtle depth highlights the shrimp's natural sweetness instead of overpowering it. Think of it like squeezing lemon on fruit. The contrast makes the sweetness pop. Bonus tip. Garlic and butter also balance each other. Butter rounds out garlic's bite, while garlic keeps the butter from feeling too heavy. It's a match that turns basic shrimp into something you'd swear took way more effort. Ever bite into a shrimp and get that hit of garlic butter, followed by the shrimp's clean sweetness? That's the magic. No fancy techniques, just good ingredients doing what they do best. Essential ingredients for garlic buttered shrimp. Great garlic buttered shrimp starts with the right ingredients. Quality matters here. Better ingredients mean better flavor, even in a simple dish. Here's what you'll need and why each one counts. Selecting the best shrimp for the dish. Not all shrimp are created equal. The right choice affects texture and taste. Size matters. Medium to large shrimp, 26-30 or 21-25 count per pound, work best. They're sturdy enough to handle cooking without turning rubbery, yet small enough to soak up butter and garlic. Avoid tiny shrimp. They overcook fast. Fresh versus frozen. Unless you live near the coast, fresh shrimp at the store were likely thawed from frozen. High-quality frozen shrimp, wild-caught, if possible, are a safer bet. Look for firm, glossy shrimp without a fishy smell. Shell on or peeled. Shells add flavor, but peeled shrimp cook faster. For this recipe, peeled and deveined shrimp save time. If using shell on, cook a minute longer to let the butter infuse. Want extra flavor? Look for sustainably harvested shrimp. They often taste cleaner and sweeter. The role of each ingredient in flavor development. Garlic buttered shrimp gets its punch from just a few ingredients. Here's how each one plays a part. Garlic. Fresh garlic, minced or thinly sliced, is non-negotiable. It starts sharp but mellows into a sweet, nutty depth as it cooks. Pre-minced garlic lacks freshness, and garlic powder won't give the same texture. Butter. Unsalted butter lets you control the saltiness. It browns slightly as it cooks, adding a toasty richness that coats the shrimp. For dairy-free versions, vegan butter or olive oil works, but the flavor will be lighter. Parsley. Flat leaf parsley adds a bright, grassy note. It's not just garnish. Toss it in at the end to cut through the butter's richness. Skip dried parsley. It lacks vibrancy. Lemon. A squeeze of fresh lemon juice balances everything. It brightens the dish without overpowering. Zest adds extra aroma if you want a stronger citrus kick. Salt and pepper seem basic, but they tie it all together. Salt enhances the shrimp's natural sweetness, while freshly cracked black pepper adds a subtle heat. Ever wonder why restaurant versions taste so good? They don't skimp on quality. With these ingredients, you won't either. Step-by-step guide to perfect garlic buttered shrimp. Getting garlic buttered shrimp right comes down to technique. The dish is simple, but small details like how you prep the shrimp or when you add the garlic make the difference between good and great. Let's break it down. Prepping the shrimp. Shrimp cook fast, so starting with properly prepped shrimp ensures even cooking and better flavor. Peel and devein. Remove the shells, leaving the tails on for presentation if you like. Run a paring knife along the back to pull out the dark vein. It's grip, not flavor. Pat them dry. Wet shrimp steam instead of sear. Use paper towels to blot them thoroughly. Dry shrimp get a better crust and cling to the butter. Season early. Lightly salt them 10 minutes before cooking. This seasons the shrimp through, not just the surface. Ever notice how restaurant shrimp stay plump? It's often because they're dry before hitting the pan. Cooking techniques for optimal flavor. Garlic buttered shrimp thrives on control. Here's how to nail the process. Sautéing is the go-to method. Use a wide skillet, not overcrowded, over medium-high heat. Butter should foam but not brown immediately. If it smokes, the pan's too hot. Add garlic late. Garlic burns in under a minute. Toss it in 30 seconds before the shrimp finish cooking. Stir constantly. Golden is good. Brown is bitter. Butter temperature matters. Cold butter straight from the fridge can make shrimp stew. Let it soften slightly or melt it gently first. For grilling, skewer the shrimp and baste with garlic butter in the last minute. Direct heat will torch the garlic if added too early. That's it for part 1. We've got the perfect garlic buttered shrimp ready to go. Stay tuned for part 2 where we'll finish up and serve it up in style. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe.